Hi, I'm Sandy from Blazing Nebula Games, and I'm here to do a short playthrough video of our latest game, Geyserlands. So I'm going to start a new game, overwriting my old save, and draw my first hand of cards. I'm going to use this one to unlock my first challenge, and my first challenge is going to not only give me a card, but it's going to give me healing, which is a pretty useful thing. If I hover over it, it's going to tell me it needs one forest, and so fortunately I have that, and here indeed is my healing. I actually like seeing my symbols, so I'm going to press this eye here, and I'm going to see that I have a forest symbol here to complete this one, which gave me a new card, which unlocks a new challenge. It's not going to be as one thing leading to another. Obviously, there's going to be more decisions to be made as we go through this. So here we have this one which needs 2 forests, so I'm going to choose to use this rather than unlock a new challenge. And here I only have 1 city, so I'm going to use this to unlock the challenge here and move on to my next turn. Now, my next turn, I do not have enough cities or enough forests, so I'm going to use this instead to unlock this. Now, as you can see, this one has highlighted my healing, or vice versa. This highlights my cards, which heal me. I have lost 3 health at this point, so I am going to heal myself back to full. It's going to heal me 3 each time I use a healing balm. Let's see, these ones I believe are currently in use already of these backgrounds, so we're going to draw a new hand of cards, and we do not quite have enough for 2 of them, but we have enough to complete this one and gain this card. And this card is going to help us then complete this one here. Now, this one I am on step 2 of 3, and I'm going to gain a card by completing this. I'm gaining this card here. Each card is going to bring us a bit closer on the story, so there's a story going on with each of these, and with dragging this over to a new place, then I am unlocking the next part of this mystery. There are many different mysteries around and different endings that you can get as a result. So let's see, there's nothing to do with this one, so we're going to move on to my next turn. Now here it's starting to get a little bit more interesting in terms of the decisions I'm making, and I'm starting to think, okay, so this challenge here is going to disappear off after this turn because it is down to its last life, but I've not put any effort into doing this one right now, and so I don't necessarily mind. Whereas this one here, while it's going to be around for a little bit longer, I have played to the 3rd stage, and so I probably want to prioritize completing this. Similarly, I played to the 2nd stage over here, and this one will gain me a card, and this one will upgrade a card because it will gain one while it loses a different one. So I am going to see if I can complete both of those. So we're going to put these ones up here, and we're going to put these ones here, and we're gaining those cards as it said. And has that helped us get any closer to completing these other ones right now? No, it has not, and that's fine. So we're going to use those to unlock new challenges and move on to the next stage. And as we said, this one has now disappeared, and we are 1 life down on the other ones that were around. So this one is now my next priority because I want to complete this stage and gain a card to lose a card, but also I want to look over here, and this is going to give me a new advantage. And so maybe for this video, maybe this is actually my priority thinking about it. We are going to show you some different features of this game. This is now giving me this deck of 1 card every time. I'm going to get a forest, and I'm going to get that nature one, so that will come in really handy. Say for this one here, I would have an extra forest to bring to the table. So let's remind ourselves of what we're doing. That is not a bomb, so we're going to move on to the next turn, and as we said, we've got 1 forest here. And what do we want to do? These are the 2 that I've put in some effort to, so we're going to say that we can't do the city one right now. In fact, do I have enough city? No, I only have 2 city, so this one I am not yet in a position to do. These are random after the first few turns, so you might roll different things, and that kind of adds to the interest and makes it that you end up going down different pathways, I've found. So we're going to do this one instead, I think. And we're gaining this card, and then this one will gain and lose a card. And so yeah, we are going to continue on in this fashion. Now this one here, this one will gain us this skill called, or this advantage called foresight, which is definitely the next thing that I want to be going after. So we're going to do this, and again we gain this extra tree. This is going to be extra handy over here because while I have 4 trees, then this one here is a balm, and I kind of might want to use that in a second when I have my foresight. And then ooh, did I not count this correctly? I don't have this key right now. I do have one in my entire deck, but it is not out right now, which also means this one is going to be difficult to complete right this very second. And I don't have 3 cities, so therefore I'm going to move my cards over to this one and complete that stage. Which has gained me another city card, but that hasn't really helped me because I used the other ones. So for this turn, it's not going to be as useful. Okay, so we're gonna. Ooh, one of these is a balm, so we're gonna use that to heal ourselves a little bit. Oh, I actually had 2 balms. I forgot about that. And oh, as you saw, my balm upgraded itself, so I now have even more assets on the card. And then we'll move on to the next stage. Hopefully we get a key. Yes, we do. Okay, in fact, that was the upgraded balm. So we're going to use this very useful tree over here, and then we're going to see that we want one with a geyser on it, and then we need 1 more tree. And before I commit to that, I'm going to see, is there anything else I can do at the same time? I think I am 1 short on these, but I think I'm going to, oh, and this one is a balm. Okay, so let me see, we're going to use this one to complete, and now I have just gained my skill foresight. Now this foresight here is a really helpful thing, because as you could see before, I was like, do I have enough things? Maybe I have some of this in my deck, and you know, I would therefore maybe be able to draw it, but if I haven't drawn it in my hand of 6, then I was very much scuppered. Whereas now I have the ability to drop it on the foresight and change my card, so I now have a different card. Now unfortunately, every time that I do this, I am going to cost 1 of my lives, so it is very addictive to do this, but you've got to kind of keep an eye on your lives to make sure that you don't just accidentally die. But we are going to see if we can risk it and complete this 2 of 2 challenge, set of challenges here. So I'm going to risk our balm and see, well actually first of all let's double check. Yep, we have some of these chunky water things, so we're going to do our foresight and see if we can gain it. And no, the answer is no, because I am down to 2 life. If I were to do it any more, then my next turn I would definitely be dead, so maybe let's not do that right now. And so do I have any balms? No, I do not. So we are in a perilous position this turn. Do I have a balm? No, I don't. I've managed to kill myself. Okay, but that's okay. It is possible though that let's see, this one is a card and a story. This one is going to give me a wellspring. This one is going to give me a card and a story. And this one is going to give me a card and story. There is no balm. That is terrible, but that's okay. Yeah, this is kind of how it plays. You've got to keep an eye on this cheery chappy in the background, because he is coming to get you. We can, of course, continue a little more, because maybe I'll get lucky, but I kind of think I might just have accidentally discovered myself, but we shall see. Here, nope, that's still a card, not a balm, that I will gain for completing this one. Yep, so we can unlock a new thing, but unfortunately I cannot stop death. Death is coming, and yep, death is here. I have had an unlucky end, but I have gained this card here, so when I start again, then I now have 3 cards in my starting deck, and this one, very helpfully, is a balm, because it knows I might need it. So here, when I do this and unlock my healing, I have a balm immediately to keep my health at a better level than I managed to do that time. Yeah, so Geyserlands is a game where we are kind of trying to complete these different things without dying, preferably keeping an eye on kind of these the health of each of the challenges, keeping an eye on how far through we are, what the challenges are going to net us, and as we do so, we are going to get deeper and deeper into the mystery that is Geyserlands. So here we are kind of completing this step and moving to the next step of the mystery, which will kind of branch off in different directions, and you can get many different endings, and I found it very compelling to play, so I hope you will enjoy it too. Thank you.